My ex-husband took my son and would not want me to see him. I have been dating this man for 8 years and I love him so much, even though he had this habit of womanizing, going to clubs, spending extravagantly, and not having any source of livelihood. As a matter of fact, it depends on me for everything. I buy clothes for him, I give him money for all his expenses and everything he wants to do. Sometimes I would even advise him to venture into any good business that will help him to have money. I would even go to the extent of giving him the money to start up something. I was doing all this because I did not want to suffer when we get married at last, because he promised me of marriage. He would take the money and truly start up something at first. Then, along the line, he would come up with a different story that he did not know where the money entered, or that someone swindled him of his money. Meanwhile, he did not know that someone had already told me of seeing him in one or two clubs in town with one girl or the other, or at times two girls all at once, enjoying himself and using a huge amount of money to shut down parties. I will be angry at first and then ask him about it, but he would deny. And when he is not able to deny again, he would plead or try to do something to pacify me. Things like taking me out to enjoy myself, doing the other work in the bedroom, going to clubs. This continued throughout our 8 years of dating, and I did not leave him all because I was blinded by love. It came to a time that I started monitoring him wherever he went and stopping him whenever he picks a girl in the car he had at that time. I would make sure I fight the girl I caught with him, or go and warn them in their houses even if I heard they are following my man. He gets angry at me at times and would threaten to leave me, but I would beg him and always bribe him with money. Then he would agree to continue dating me. Please don't judge me for this. I continued dating him because he was so good in bed. If he handles someone, that person will never forget it for the rest of her life and would like to come back for more. And aside that, he is very, very romantic and has this sweet tongue that would sweep any woman up her feet. Plus, he is very handsome. Handsome to the extent that every woman would want to or have to be with him. By the time it was 8 years of our relationship, I started reminding him of his promise of marrying me. I would ask him when he was going to introduce me to his people, because as for me, I am already approaching my mid-30s, though he is 2 years older than I. Whenever I asked him about this, he would just assure me that one day he will go. Then that will soften my mind and keep me out of worries in a short while.